Hey, welcome to Science Central. My name is Mr. Gary, and today we are going to talk to you about condensation. So condensation is the act of water molecules collecting on dust particles or particles in the air and forming what we consider a steam or a vapor. We're more than likely to refer to condensation in the formation of clouds, like we see the one behind us. Clouds like to form due to low pressure, low temperature, dust particles, air, and water that's in the air. So as those dust particles rise, they collect water molecules. So those water molecules go up higher into the atmosphere where there's less pressure and there's less temperature. It's cooler up there. Those clouds start to form. And when those clouds form into large, big, poofy, I like to say, sponges, they can only hold so much water, and then it comes back down as rain. So to look at this condensation, we're going to use some liquid nitrogen, which is extremely cold. Liquid nitrogen is a negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit. And so we're going to use some safety goggles and my safety gloves here. And we're going to give us some liquid nitrogen and look at condensation. So I'm going to pour a little bit of liquid nitrogen into our beaker here. And as I pour it, notice that we're starting to get some condensation to form right away. And you're also hearing, if you can hear real quick, the liquid nitrogen boiling. It's boiling just like water. If you put water on a stove to make some tea or something, you would hear that sound. This liquid nitrogen, since again it's a negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit, super cold, it's actually boiling at room temperature. So the warmth of the air around here is causing it to boil. You can see, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a little bit of bubbles forming in here. But we can see that condensation that we were talking about. So that condensation right here is happening due to that change in temperature. The cold air mixing with the warm air around us is causing that steam that we see. We also are seeing the condensation in the form of ice here on our beaker. Now, I mentioned that you can see your breath in the wintertime. So that's due to that cold air, which we're going to use here in our beaker, that liquid nitrogen, and the warm air that comes out of your body, because it has a lot of water in it and it's very moist. So when I blow into this, you can see that condensation forming. So, thank you for joining us today here at Science Central. And remember, science is fun.